Hey, welcome back. Thanks for watching. Today I want to talk about what I call the psychology of money. As I was working through the thoughts about paying off my mortgage that I've mentioned in a previous video, I struggled really with keeping my money in the market or keeping my money invested because I did have such a low interest rate on my mortgage. And I volleyed that thought back and forth for months, even before I retired. I was, kind of working through those ideas. I finally did decide to pay off the mortgage, which I've talked about in an earlier video. But it always seems like you're thinking about money, and maybe not in a bad connotation, but just should I leave it here or should I move it here? What's the interest rate on this cash versus this cash? What's the interest rate? What's it going to cost me if I leave X amount of dollars in my checking account at the bank as opposed to leaving it in the brokerage? What is that lost opportunity? Even though it may just be a few dollars, at least for me, and now this early in my retirement, those are things that I think about. What will this move cost me down the road? Even years down the road. So it's something that you don't necessarily obsess over, but in the back of your mind, it does kind of it's just there. It's just something that's on your mind. And again, this may only be my experience. I don't know how the others are. You that are retired, do you go through that as well? Just this constant barrage back and forth about should you leave your money here or there? Should you move it? And just how to handle all that, especially when you're talking about your cash. I think my checking account at my bank pays 2% interest, I think, if I qualify in certain parameters. But SPACs that I have in my brokerage account, and I think right now it's at 4.7%. So, do I leave the money in SPACs for absolutely as long as I can and then transfer it into checking? If I have a certain amount in my checking, do I move it back to the brokerage? That type of thing, it's just kind of always on mind. So anyway, I just thought I'd come on here and talk about the psychology of money and how it does kind of weigh on you at times, what needs to be done. And again, it's nothing that's causing stress, but it's just something that's on my mind. And I'm certain I'm not the only one that is in that spot. So anyway, if that's you and that describes how you feel about it, why comment below. I do appreciate the comments, as I say in every video, and I appreciate you watching. I do want to remind everybody again of my phone number if you want to get a hold of me by text. Just include your name and your location, 618-608-0152. And I've had a conversation with a couple of guys on there, and I look forward to hearing from you. If you have questions or comments that you may not want to ask publicly, which I understand that, you can always reach out to me on there. So that I'll close. But just the psychology of money, is that something that you even thought about? So with that, I'll close again, and I'll say God bless, and I'll see you in the next one.